Fires again. It's good. A two-pointer. And LaMarcus Aldridge with 6 points. Puts it up. It's good. Charlotte up by 2.
The assist from number 35.
It's a loose ball. Good hands. Gets the steal. Ref sees the foot on the line. We'll go back the other way.
Once again, another example of another team playing poor basketball with the lead. They've earned the lead, and now careless turnovers like stepping out of bounds is going to cost them big time.
Backing his man down, Aldridge draws the double team. Smart for 2 with the wide open shot. It'll count if it goes. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Charlotte up by 2. Let's see what's on Jalen Rose's mind right now.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Hornets are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets. The Bucks aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course. But I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game trash. Assists.
That was an excellent first half of basketball. And I say that because of the way these teams move the ball. The offenses have been flowing, and the action has been mesmerizing. We've got ourselves a nice game here today.
Player of the half.
Derrick Rose was easily the most impressive player in the first half. He made it pretty obvious that he's feeling it here today. And it's looking like that momentum is going to continue into the second half. Make sure you stick around and check it out. Here's a look at the numbers.
Who was cold?
Marcus Smart hasn't had much luck getting into an offensive rhythm. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. And here's a look at his stat line. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
Check out these scores from around the league. Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us again as the third quarter gets underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Charlotte's been able to get a slim lead as we start the second half. Boy, would this be a nice win for them, Jeff.
This would and could be the one that gets the momentum really rolling. I like the way they played this first half.
For the layup, makes the adjustment and gets it to go.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
Rose can't get the layup to go. To the rim, lays it in for two.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Curls in. James gets it to go. +1. The block called against Green. And LeBron James will go to the line for the first time tonight as he looks to complete the three-point play. Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Aldridge jump shot. That shot won't go. Ready for two. Puts it down and the foul. Blocking called against Stevenson. And J.J. Redick will go to the line.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact and now goes to the free throw.
To the line for one.
Smart against Rose. Aldridge is turned away. What a block. Fareed set to bring it up. Plenty of contact. Offensive foul called against James.
James. No basket.
He loses control of it. Ball knocked out of his hands. Puts it in and draws the foul.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Number 3, Milwaukee Bucks.
And he does it. Three-point play. And a foul called against the Hornets. That's only their first foul in the last 2 minutes. But the next one, and they'll be in the penalty.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Stevenson looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Open for two, converts on the inside. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Hornets up by 5.
We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break.
This has a chance to be a beauty right now. No one able to pull ahead.
This is a classic game so far. Well played on both sides. I'm going to feel badly for whichever team doesn't win this ball game because they've played quality basketball.
Oh, he hooks it. Off the mark. Ready from downtown. Long-range jumper is off the mark. That's good. Two-pointer.
That's too early of a shot in this close game. If I'm his coach, I've got to convince him that I'll bring the ball back to him and get him a better quality shot than the one he just took.
It's that time, a key possession right here. Oh, rejected. Inside. Layup, won't go.
Hey, you want to win in this game? You got to protect the paint in the last 2 minutes of a close game.
Inside to the basket. No good on the layup attempt.
You're trying to close out last 2 minutes of a tight game. You can't be giving up those type of shots in the paint.
To the rim. Flips it up for two. What a play.
2 points.
Nice move inside. Gets to the rim. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Varejao. Marcus Smart will get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Knocks down the first one. He hits on both. They're within 5. And the ref calls it an intentional foul.
Hey, that's good, smart basketball. You're down in the fourth quarter late, and you're not in the penalty. Get aggressive defensively. Try to get a steal, and even if you pick up a foul, you know they're just going to take the ball out of bounds.
Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw, good.
Two Milwaukee Bucks are in the penalty.
He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. Strong to the goal. Right there at home ball. Lets it fly. Oh, tough shot. What a play from LeBron James. He fires it the length of the floor.
Number 35, Kenneth Fareed.
A good look for 2. Defensive blows his whistle. Foul called against the Hornets. Second team foul. And Lance Stevenson will go to the line with under 30 seconds to go here in the fourth. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And he turns it over. There's a 1-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Green against Fareed. Aldridge. And here's the double. Backing his way down in the post. From three-point land. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 29-22. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Green saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets got themselves a win here today, and they did a great job of keeping possessions alive by staying active around the rim. Even better, a lot of those offensive rebounds turned into second-chance points. The Bucks put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game draft. Bench points.
The Milwaukee Bucks weren't able to rely on their reserves for the pick-me-up they needed in this game. The last thing their coach wants to deal with is concerns about their depth.
Player of the game.
Derrick Rose was a unanimous selection after today's performance. Let's check out his stats. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the latest scores from around the association. Here's a view of the remaining games. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.